Friends, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Nikki, and today we are going thrifting, friends. So grab a snack. We are going to go to the thrift store, and then at the end of this video we'll do a haul and I will show you what I picked up. So let's just jump into it. All right, we're heading in. Daddy dressed sane today and I'm loving it. Loving the little polo. This is actually thrifted. I think I got it from the Goodwill outlet, but let's see what we can find, friends. Let's go thrifting. We'll see how long he lasts and stays asleep. All right, the first section I came upon in this store is the jeans section. I always tell you guys I like to start on the off-season section. So since I'm filming this in July, I usually like to start in the winter clothes. So like coats, hats, boots, stuff like that. But I just saw this as soon as I entered the store. I always tell you guys, unpopular opinion, I like picking up Fashion Nova if I can get it for $2 or less, meaning at the bins or Dollar Day, because it has a cult following, friends. People love Fashion Nova and Shein stuff if you can get it for cheap enough. I mean, it's not going to sell for 30 bucks, not at least in what I've seen, but I can sell it for $10 to $20 very quickly. So that's why if I pick it up on Dollar Day or the bins, I'm happy. I then moved on to like the work slacks, business slacks area, because these are starting to sell again, especially on ThredUp. So I was sourcing in this section for ThredUp. This is not my favorite area to sell. I don't sell many dress pants at all personally on my Poshmark or eBay. But I do send these to The Real if I find a brand they take, or ThredUp. Time and True, I'm pretty sure, is a Walmart brand, and they were asking $7 for these, which honestly, how much would those cost brand new? I don't shop at Walmart clothing often. I do go to Walmart quite frequently to source for Amazon, but I feel like those pants probably were like 20 or 30 bucks new, so I thought that was kind of high to ask for those. The dress section was right next to the pants, but I wanted to move on to the athletic section. I've realized that I don't do very well in the athletic section in the thrift store. I do very well with athletic pieces that I find from the bins. My thrift store just tends to like mark this stuff up. Randomly, this Jones New York shirt was in the athletic section, but you'll see like this Puma top, a couple of things. They tend to mark stuff up, so I usually get a lot of my athletic clothing from the bins. And I find a lot of it there. A lot of North Face, Nike, Puma, all that stuff. If it's in good enough condition, I pick it up. The only problem with sourcing athletic stuff is, you know, most of the time people worked out in this stuff. So I'd say it's like 50-50. Sometimes it's just not in the best condition, you know, because people have worn it a lot. This was in really good condition, but I think they marked this up and I was like, I'm not paying that, $8. So I passed on that, but that looked really good. Yeah, so I didn't end up getting anything from the athletic section here just because none of this stuff was in good enough condition with the price they were at that I felt like I could make a decent amount of profit. I did look at this outfit and it was just like not branded, like a tracksuit kind of situation. I thought maybe it was Adidas or something. I was going to get excited. This was in really good condition. I'm losing my voice. Hang on, friends. Oh my God. I'm currently trying to eat Indian food while filming this voiceover, and it's not working out for me. Yeah, they had that priced at $10, so I was like, I don't think so, but we're going to take a quick baby break. As you can see, I have Zane with me. He's knocked out. He does not stay that way. He woke up like midway through this shopping trip, and I was like finding myself trying to entertain him, but how cute is he? He just turned 8 months yesterday, and I just had to take a moment and look at my baby. I know I'm biased. His feet are my favorite. Baby feet are just the best, you guys. They're just so soft and sweet. Okay, moving on to hard goods we go, friends. So if you are new around here, I love selling hard goods. Honestly, I might like selling hard goods more than I like selling clothing. I just love it. There's so much profit to be made. They're easy to photograph. Kind of a pain to ship, but easy to photograph and list. I did look at that bowl set. I've sold many bowl sets, but that one was weird. It kind of felt like a plastic. This pot was $7.99, and you can see it had like some damage in it. I am still learning hard goods. I don't know everything there is to know. So if there's not a brand, I usually won't pick it up because I just have to check comps on these things. So I was checking out the pots, the pans. I saw this Vino pop. Be careful with selling as seen on TV stuff. They've been known to come after people that sell their stuff on Amazon, sometimes on eBay. So I usually stay away from it just because I don't want the drama. I've already had two Vero violations on eBay. If you haven't seen those videos where I detail those, I will link those down below. So I don't want the drama. So anything that says as seen on TV, I usually stay away from it. This clock looked really awesome. You could tell it was real wood. They had it marked, I think, at $30. And I've bought and shipped some of these clocks, you guys. They're such a pain to ship properly to make sure they don't get broken. So I passed on that. I saw a nice sewing machine that I probably could have flipped, but I couldn't tell. I'm still learning hard goods. I've been doing this for so long, but I would have to check that that worked. I know some people buy them that even if they're not functioning, but we moved on. I checked out these glasses. These did not, their resale value wasn't there, but I thought they were really pretty. And I love that they put them as sets with rubber bands. I love buying thrifted glassware just from like my own use, my own personal use. I find some really good deals. I thought these were really nice. I think they had them marked at $3.99. I thought those were cute, but I just bought a bunch of glassware for the house, and this store is very organized. I mean, they even have stuff like color coordinated, as you can see. We're gonna come up on some like teacup sets that I look up, and I do check comps on these. And like this one right here, Ray Dunn, I see that at TJ Maxx all the time. It's very popular though, but $6. I feel like you could get that at TJ Maxx for that price. These are beautiful, you guys. And I looked up comps on these. I'm going to show you the brand. It's just really hard to do this one-handed. I didn't want to break anything. But these, like the little teacup and the saucer, only resold for like 15 to 20 bucks. And I think the store had them marked at like $5.99 or $3.99, $5.99. So I thought of picking them up for myself because if you're new around here, I don't like coffee. I love tea. So I love a little tea set. This Wonder Baker pan I thought was really cool. But brand new, surprisingly, these only resell for like 20, 30 bucks new. So I wouldn't have made much money on that. Also, another little teacup with a little saucer. Looked up this brand. I'm going to zoom in to show you. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. These on the resale market were going anywhere from like 15 to 25 bucks, and that's $6. And then shipping these, oh my gosh, you have to ship them very carefully. You need a lot of packaging to make sure they get to the buyer. So I decided to pass on those. This little Christmas mug was cute. I actually found this exact Christmas teacup and the saucer, and I think they resell for like 15 bucks, which was shocking because I thought this was really cute. But yeah, the resale value just wasn't there. Oh, I like that little bowl. I didn't notice that, the little bowl below the Christmas thing. This little back massager, you guys, I actually bought for my boyfriend for Christmas on Amazon. I'll link it down below if I can find it on Amazon. This thing is great. I was thinking of just picking it up, having to have an extra one in the house. It heats up. It's not super strong, but it does the job. You can do it on your back, your neck, anywhere you want to. It's mobile, you know what I mean? Love that thing. I probably use it more than my boyfriend does. So finally, I made my way to the coats. Now, to be honest, I love shopping coats in the LA thrift stores on Dollar Day because I have found so many coats that I buy for $1. I just box them up, send them to ThredUp, and I'll make a profit of anywhere from like 40, 50, 60, 70 on up. I just make really good profit selling coats myself and sending them to ThredUp or The RealReal. So I love that. Not so much when they're not having a sale. I'm telling you guys, shopping Dollar Day and shopping at the bins has really like spoiled me. I just can't pay normal thrift store prices anymore. Like if I see a coat for 10 bucks, I'm like, absolutely not. I'll wait till Dollar Day. So I did find this cabbie coat. This was in really good condition, but I think they wanted like 20 bucks for this. I was like, absolutely not. Bye-bye. And I don't like buying white in the thrift store because the lighting, as you can see, baby's awake. The lighting isn't always the best. And I feel like I always miss like a flaw or a stain. So we swiftly move on. I end up finding 100% Papel. I'm pretty sure this is a vintage 100% silk suit. I was thinking of pulling the trigger on this because the resale value, oh my gosh, the comps were anywhere from like 30 to $50, but they wanted 15, and this had quite a few flaws, so I passed on this. At this point, Zane had been up for a while. We're like midway through the trip. I'm having to like entertain him and look at, and this store is huge, so I'm trying to like do two things at once. And I'm going to talk about this at the end of the video, but I'm not sure that thrifting with an 8-month-old is something that I will continue to do. And I'll tell you why towards the end of this video. But I ended my trip at the sweater section, the long sleeve shirts. Lots of mall brands, Jones New York, Vans, Ann Taylor Loft, stuff like that I would only pick up at the bins. I did see this and it reminded me of when I was just pregnant because 90% of my maternity clothing is thrifted. Good place to pick up maternity clothing if you're pregnant or know someone who is. All right, let's go home and I will show you what I picked up. Well, friends, womp womp, I picked up absolutely nothing on this thrift trip. I kind of felt like a fraud. Say that fast 5 times. Thrift trip. Thrift trip. Thrift trip. Anyways, I kind of felt like a fraud saying in the beginning of this intro, stick around at the end, I'll show you what I got. I knew I didn't get anything. I didn't pick up a single thing. This is very rare for me. If I go thrifting, just because I don't have much time to thrift, you guys, if you're new around here, I have a full-time job. I'm a part-time reseller. I don't have a lot of time to thrift. So if I go to the thrift store, I will find at least a couple things that I can flip for a profit. I mentioned this in my recent reselling Instagram post. I will leave a link to that Instagram account down below. Definitely give it a follow if you like reselling content. I show you what's sold. I post on stories daily, so it's more like up to date what's happening in my reselling business. I posted on there a picture of Zane in the thrift store on this trip that you just saw, and I was like, honestly, I don't think I like thrifting with a baby. He's currently 8 months old. I've taken him thrifting only twice. And honestly, it was not out of a want to take him. It was more so I need to. The first time was when we were in Arizona. I filmed that time when I was in Phoenix, and we were there for like a engagement thing. So he was with me. I really wanted to thrift. We didn't stay long. And then this time, I just find myself focusing more on him and keeping him like entertained and, like doing silly faces and stuff, that I'm not so much like laser focused on the inventory. And I don't like that because, like I said, I have very limited time to thrift. Sometimes one day a week. If I'm lucky, I get to thrift like twice in a week. Sometimes I don't get to thrift like for 2 weeks. So I really have to be focused. And when I have him there, I can't do that. And also, I don't feel like my thrift stores here in LA are the cleanest. They're not gross, but they're very dusty. He's very, I don't want to say he's a sensitive baby, but he has a lot of allergies. He has a lot of food allergies. A lot of dust stuff bothers him. So he started like coughing, and I was just like, okay. I did stay for a while. I stayed for an hour, but honestly, had I been without Zane, I probably would have stayed in that store for like 2, 3, maybe even 4 hours because it was a very big store. I would have scanned books for Amazon. And I asked on my Instagram post like how some of you guys felt about thrifting with kids, and it was kind of 50-50. Some people said, I love taking my kids with me. I take my baby everywhere. And actually, I think it was like more like 70% said no and 30% said yes. I don't like it. I don't think I'll do that very often. I said in that post I would probably do it as he gets older, but honestly, will he want to thrift with mom? I don't know. I remember being 15, 16, and my mom took me to the thrift store, and I was like, this is so stupid. Like, I would never wear this used stuff. This is so disgusting. I hated thrifting, and my mom loved it. And I'm so grateful that she kept taking me with her to thrift because obviously now it's my job. I love it. I love wearing thrifted clothes. It's just funny. So I'll probably bring him maybe when he's a little older. But as a baby, I no. Mm-mm. No. And I got nothing. I cannot believe that. Not even one single thing. So yeah, I was going to show you guys some stuff I picked up from TJ Maxx to sell on Amazon. because I did go to TJ Maxx after that thrift trip, but I was like, I don't know if they want to see that. I also picked up a lot of baby stuff for Zane. So if you guys are interested in like retail arbitrage hauls, let me know in the comments down below and I'll start filming those. Because now retail arbitrage, I do quite frequently. I do online arbitrage. Basically when you shop online and you sell it wherever. I usually send that stuff to Amazon, and I do a lot of retail arbitrage. TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls, stuff like that. So if you're interested in those videos, let me know. I've already done a couple in the past, but I can bring them back. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of chat with you guys about my thoughts, because I'm a new mom, so I'm learning. That's just one thing. I don't think I'll be taking baby Zane with me anymore, especially just because of his allergies. Like, his allergies are so bad. We're going to the pediatrician tomorrow just because he's having another allergic reaction. And I noticed, like, once he started coughing, it was just really dusty in there. I was like, okay, I feel kind of bad even bringing him here. Let's just go. So no more thrifting with baby. I would never say never, but I highly doubt I would ever take him to the bins. The bins in Los Angeles, they're not gross, but they are very dusty, dimly lit. I don't know. Back pre-COVID, you guys, there used to be so many kids in the bins, and those poor kids usually look so bored. They looked so bored. I used to see this one little boy who would just go in the book bin, and get books and just sit in the corner and read. And I was like, oh, well, at least he was entertaining himself. But no, Zane is not going to the bins. Don't even think he's going to be going to thrift stores anymore. So not for a while. Hopefully you enjoyed and you at least got to see some things that I saw. More thrift hauls coming at you. I am doing like a thrift bonanza in August because I took off some vacation time. So I'm going to be thrifting a lot. So hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Love ya. Ciao.